What is up, YouTube? It's your boy 9153 with another banger. Now, look, this is not my, like my little usual like videos. No, this is definitely a different video. And today's video, obviously, I think you already know, but we're gonna be ranking the top 15 Ballon d'Ors players. Let's get right into it. Please leave a like and subscribe, y'all. And yeah, let's get right into it, boys. All right, guys. Now, who do I think will be top 15th? I think top 15th will have to go for someone like Desire Duet. His dribbles were amazing. His game style is amazing. His World Cup was horrible. Should honest, I genuinely when I first saw him, I expected he was gonna start. I thought it was gonna start in like half of the games, in most of the games. But no, instead he was a bench. He was on bench. Don't get me wrong. That's his first ever World Cup. That's for sure. He was maybe just nervous, but like, dude, come on, man. Like, I know he was like he has to get comfortable into it, but I can't judge him. Great player though, won the Champions League, and overall he's an amazing player. Not so bad. Now we got top 14th. We'll have to go for someone like Pedri. Pedri was a great player during the season, not during the World Cup. He was a bench warmer. Be sure on his last season, he was pretty decent, but I still don't get it how people even like compare him to Jude Bellingham when they should not be doing that. But in overall, Pedri was most likely going to be in the top 15th because he won the World Cup, and I guess because a lot of people talk about him. Anyways, top 13th. Woo. Oh my goodness, guys, this is really where it kind of gets hard a little bit because I did not plan this out. Okay, this is like just pure rawness. Okay, I'm doing this raw as of right now. I'm doing this pure raw. All right, guys. Now I'm doing this completely raw. Like no one's gonna help me. I'm doing this by my own. Well, kind of. Anyways, um, I think top 13th will have to go for someone like Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is definitely a great left back. He was kind of decent in the World Cup, but in overall, I think he deserves to be top 13th. I know a lot of people are gonna hate for me because I didn't have Hakimi in here, but I don't know who I would have switched him. But yeah, guys, sorry. Now we got top 12. I think top 12 has to go for someone like Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz is an excellent player. Okay, he was pretty decent in the World Cup. He was pretty decent during his season. And overall, he deserves to be at least top 12. He was a great player. Amazing player. But in overall, not so bad. Now we got top 11. I think it has to go for someone like Vitinha. He was a great player. He was the MVP of the Champions League final, which I don't think he deserved it. I think someone who definitely deserved it way more than Vitinha was someone like David Raya. I'm gonna say it out loud. David Raya should have been the MVP of that UCL. I mean, really, he's one of the few reasons why Arsenal even made it to the final, and why Arsenal did not get destroyed by PSG. That's for sure. I think David Raya deserved to be at least the MVP of the match because he was an excellent player. He was the one who kept Arsenal alive. Anyways, let's not change subjects. We're talking about the Ballon d'Or list. Anyways, we got top 10. I think top 10 has to go for someone like uh Jude Bellingham. Okay, I guess my ESPN. Okay, guys, now first I think my top 10. I think someone who deserves to be in top 10 has to be someone like Jude Bellingham. I know y'all are going to hate me for this, but like, hear me out. Jude Bellingham is an excellent player, but I think he only performs good for England. He does not perform good for Real Madrid. I mean, I don't think he has that many highlights with Real Madrid. Obviously, most of the highlights that I see from him is usually either from England or from 2023 to 2024 season. But besides that, he doesn't really get a lot of highlights. I think the only problem with him is his injuries. He gets injured and then he comes back, and then he gets injured and then comes back. So I think that's really one thing that's stopping him, or something like that, or he just doesn't like to perform well for Real Madrid. I don't think he got a lot of highlights, this year overall. I mean, he had a lot. He had a great World Cup. Okay, he had an amazing World Cup in overall. Pretty great player. I think he should at least be top 10 because of his World Cup performance. Now we got my top nine. I think top nine has to go for someone like Beanie Jr. Give it up for my boy Beanie Jr. Come on, lads. Come on, give it up for Beanie Jr. Excellent player during the World Cup. I think he was the one that was carrying Brazil. Neymar was not carrying. Look, I'm gonna be straight honest. I swear, guys, this is gonna be my last hot take before we actually get fully like This is my last hot take. I swear, but I think Neymar Jr. was definitely one of the worst call ups this World Cup for sure. Besides Gavi, besides Gavi, Neymar is definitely one of the ones that he should have never been called. I'm gonna say it out loud. Should have never been called, and I think they should have called you out, Pedro. Anyways, anyways, as we're going, I think top eight has to go for someone like Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia is an excellent player. He's really good. He's really decent. I definitely, for sure, see him being in the top three Ballon d'Or list later on in his career, because I remember this guy, I remember when everyone was hating on him, everyone was hating on him because he moved to PSG, and everyone was like, nope, this is gonna be PSG's worst transfer ever, you know, and well, you look at that, he was one of the few reasons why PSG has two Champions Leagues. I'm gonna straight it out. He's one of the few reasons why they even have two Champions Leagues. You know, definitely amazing player, great player, and overall, he definitely deserves to be top eight. He should be top 10, as a matter of fact. He definitely deserves to be top 10. Now we got Desire. Nah. We got my boy Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele was a great player. He's a great and excellent player, but I think he was not the best this season. Last season, sorry. I don't think it was the best last season, and I don't think he had a good World Cup. It was great, but I think he gets an advantage because he won a Ballon d'Or. You know what I mean, guys? He was he was pretty much he's the Ballon d'Or winner as of right now. He's the Ballon d'Or winner, so I think he would definitely get an advantage for that. That's for sure. Now we got my top six. Um, my top six, I think it will have to go for someone like Rodri. Rodri was an excellent player this World Cup, but he gets injured frequently. But overall, he's a great player. He was a great player this World Cup. I know a lot of people are gonna hate, and they're gonna say that but he didn't score a single goal, or he didn't even assist at all. Yes, you guys might be right, but at the end of the day, he is technically a defender. He is a center mid defender. I think that was the position that he played, something like that. And obviously, when you're a defender, you don't really score a lot. Maybe you only score like 8 goals and probably like 6 assists at the end of the season. But he was really decent. Definitely one of the big players for Spain's victory at the World Cup. Now we got my top five. Boys, I am completely excited. I might get a lot of controversial stuff, but I think top five has to go for someone like Erling Haaland, Premier League top scorer, amazing, amazing. He was an amazing player at the World Cup, got his country to the quarterfinals for the first time ever, man. And you can't even make that up because he scored over 7 goals in his first World Cup. And hopefully, and you know what? He definitely made a lot of memories. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. You already know what I'm talking about, man. He was a legendary player this World Cup. Absolutely amazing. We all know we wanted him to at least make it to the World Cup semifinals. But in overall, he's an excellent player. Now we got my top four. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think top four has to go for someone like Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal was horrible in the World Cup. Don't even get me wrong. He only scored against a freaking Mickey Mouse team. He only scored against Saudi Arabia, man. Oh my goodness, you can't even make that up. That's horrible, dude. Saudi Arabia. He only it was a tap in, by the way. It was a tap in. Not the best at all. Definitely not the best at all. Yeah, not great at all. Come on now. It wasn't really that good. Um, Lamine Yamal overall, he had like a what, like a 45 GA. His dribbles were pretty decent and overall he was pretty good. Um, but I don't think he deserves to be top three at all. I don't think he should be winning the Ballon d'Or, even though a lot of people say he should. But yeah, now we got my top three. Now these players were excellent during the World Cup and then excellent during their season. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be, well, who is gonna be top three? If Lamine Yamal is not top three, or if Rodri is not top three, he will be top three. You know. Well, I'm gonna give it simple dimple for y'all, and that would be my boy, very nonchalant like I am. That would be Michael Olise. Okay, Michael Olise deserves to be top three. Had a way better run in the World Cup. He might have not made it to the final. Yes, he was very close to the final. But yeah, yet he did over 7 assists, which is, I'm pretty sure is the most someone has ever done in a World Cup. And he had a way better World Cup than Lamine Yamal, and he didn't even score a single goal. Before y'all start saying some stupid bullcrap, no, I don't want to hear none of that. He had a way better World Cup than him. Yes, he might have not won a World Cup. Yeah, he still had a better run than him. Okay, like I said, yes, he might have, like Lamine Yamal won the World Cup, and that's a lot of people's argument. But I think in overall, Michael Olise had a better World Cup and a better season than Lamine Yamal. I think, as a matter of fact, I think Michael Olise had a way better GA than Lamine Yamal. Let me actually search it up for you. There you guys have it. He had over 51 GA this season, completely way better than Lamine Yamal, who I'm pretty sure had only a 45 GA. Now, before y'all start saying, let me tell y'all this. He had over 15 goals and 19 assists in the Bundesliga, 5 goals and 6 assists in the Champions League, 2 goals and 3 assists in the DFB Pokal, which is absolutely incredible. Now, obviously, as of right now, in the France, 2026 and friendlies. We're also going to be counting friendlies. He had over 3 goals and 7 assists, coming in a total of 51 GA, which is completely way better than Lamine Yamal, with a 45 GA. In my opinion, that's excellent. That is way better than Lamine Yamal's. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking facts, okay? Speaking facts. Now we got my top two. Now these players were excellent. I'm pretty sure you already know who's gonna be in the top two. We got Kylian Mbappe and Harry Kane. Now obviously these players were excellent, but someone was just way better than the other one. I'm not gonna say who, but I think we already know who should be winning the top two. Um, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but he is one of my favorite players of all time. He's definitely one of my favorite players of all time. Like, if someone comes up to me and tells me, hey, if Ronaldo or Messi never existed, who would be your GOAT? Who would be your number one player of all time? And as a matter of fact, he is my second favorite player. That would be Kylian Mbappe. Look, I think, look, I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys. Why do I tell you guys this? I think this season there's not really a like good, well, not a good, but like, I don't think this year there is a clear winner from the for the Ballon d'Or. In my opinion, there's only two clear winners, but we'll get that by the end of the video. Okay, we'll do that at the end of the video. We got Kylian Mbappe. If I remember one right, he had a 71 GA. Now, a lot of people's argument is how he didn't win a single trophy, but we've seen players win a Ballon d'Or without winning a single trophy, and yet their stats, their GA was absolutely incredible, like Ronaldo and Messi. I think Messi actually won a Ballon d'Or without winning a singular trophy. I actually don't know that. I think I might be wrong, and if I am wrong, guys, please, I'm sorry. Okay, but I do know that Ronaldo definitely won a Ballon d'Or back in 2013 without winning a singular trophy. And I'm gonna be straight honest. A lot of people say that that was for someone like Ribery. Ribery was not even top two, as a matter of fact, he was top three. Okay, if he was top two, I would have been like, you know what? That's reasonable. I'll give it to you. You know what? Maybe Ronaldo might have stolen that Ballon d'Or, but no, he was top three. Okay, so I think it was just more for Ronaldo. That's for sure. Anyways, as I was saying, yes, even though Kylian Mbappe didn't win a single trophy, he won three, or I think even more, individual trophies just by himself, which coming with three golden boots. There's not that many players with three golden boots, you know? Like, there's not a lot of players that get three golden boots in one singular season. You know, that's really hard to do, especially for someone like Kylian Mbappe, you know. I keep plays in, like, La Liga, you know. And look, before I start, let me get his three individual golden boots. He won golden boot for La Liga. I think. All right. Okay, guys, so I just brought up Kylian Mbappe's stats. I know I should have come prepared before. I'm a baller, okay? I do know my ball knowledge. Before y'all start saying, I know I do not get this. I might get some information from like Google, but in most cases, most of this is from me, you know. But anyways, um, I'm not really good with numbers, by the way, so like that's one of the reasons. Now look. Let's start off with Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe had over 25 goals and 5 assists, which coming to a 31. No, coming to a 30 GA in La Liga. UEFA Champions League, he had over 15 goals and 1 assist, coming to 16 GA. And by the way, he was eliminated in the quarterfinals. And then we got Copa del Rey and Supercopa. He only had 3 goals. Now we got the France national team. He got. I'm sorry, guys. So my camera. Well, I don't know what really happened, guys, but something really cut off, so I couldn't really like tell you guys the numbers. But anyways, yeah, Mbappe had over like I think he had over 10 goals in the World Cup, which that is coming up to 3 golden boots, which is obviously amazing. Really good player for sure. And I mean, I think he had a 71 GA and overall incredible season for Kylian Mbappe, even though he didn't win a single trophy. Excellent player and had a way better season than Lamine Yamal and a way better World Cup run than Lamine Yamal. Anyways, my number one, probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite player as of right now. Oh, obviously, probably my favorite player would be Harry Kane. I don't know why a lot of people say that Harry Kane does not deserve this Ballon d'Or. There should only be two clear winners. That would be Harry Kane or Kylian Mbappe should be the two with the most clear winners. I don't know why people even have Lamine Yamal in a conversation. He's a great player for 19 years old, but definitely should not be in the top three. Even and overall, I think Harry Kane should win it. You know, I think he had like a 81 GA. You know, I'm gonna be putting it around the screen, and I think he was the second player with the most GA, with Lionel Messi coming at number one, which I think was like 93 GA in one season, but he was a great player. You know, whether Harry Kane or Kylian Mbappe wins a Ballon d'Or, I'm happy, but I think I would prefer Harry Kane since he in overall had a way better season than all of these players, had a way better run in the World Cup. And yeah, I think either it should be Harry Kane or Kylian Mbappe winning the Ballon d'Or. Now I better not freaking hear some like bullcrap about freaking Lamine Yamal winning it. Absolutely not. He should not be winning a Ballon d'Or. Now, if you think he deserves to be in the Ballon d'Or, Michael Olise did way better than him in during the season and during the World Cup. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Now, before I end the video, I do want to say some quick things. Let's get right into this quick things. Number one is that, look, please leave a like and subscribe, guys. Please don't hate on my opinion. This is just my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, please comment down below. And who do you guys think makes it to the top 3 Ballon d'Or list? And who do you guys think wins that Ballon d'Or? I think for me, it should either be between Harry Kane or Kylian Mbappe, the ones who should be winning the Ballon d'Or. I better not hear some bull crap like, "Oh, let me Yamal deserves it." Y'all, we all know those are LARPers. Anyway, and Glazers. Anyways, guys, please comment down below who do you guys think deserves the Ballon d'Or, and please leave a like and subscribe. Please don't hate on my opinion. This is my opinion, okay? But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. That's even if you watch. But yeah, guys, please comment down below. And if you guys would like to debate, I'll actually love to. I actually like to debate people. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and a peace.